Welcome to New Sky TV. The internet is buzzing. Wang Haozhen and Zhai Yiying are the most perfect on-screen couple, but Guo Yuxin isn't the perfect couple, she's his true confidant after their third collaboration. On screen, he always shines brightly with a unique charisma, and his pairing with Zhai Yiying is jokingly called a match made in heaven by netizens. Their sweet smiles, knowing glances, and every subtle interaction makes viewers scream with excitement, as if they share an unspoken understanding. However, just as everyone is immersed in this sweet fantasy, the real story quietly unfolds. Guo Yuxin is the one who can make Wang Haozhen lower all his guard. Looking back at Wang Haozhen and Guo Yuxin's previous collaborations, each one feels like a meticulously planned psychological game. During their first collaboration, their chemistry was still budding, each testing the waters of the other. In their second, viewers began to notice the subtle and complex chemistry between them, a hint of unfathomable warmth in their eyes. Their third collaboration felt like a predestined arrangement. Every smile and every silence Wang Haozhen uttered on screen bore the shadow of Guo Yuxin, as if she could see into every nuance of his emotions. Guo Yuxin isn't a perfect couple in the traditional sense. She doesn't possess Zhai Yiying's stunning looks or an instantly memorable charisma. But her presence is like a mirror, allowing Wang Haozhen to see his true self, vulnerable yet strong, stubborn yet gentle. Some say that on-screen sweetness is merely superficial, and what truly moves people is the unintentional authenticity. Guo Yuxin has achieved just that. Discussions about the two are raging online. Some say, Guo Yuxin is Wang Haozhen's soulmate. Others question, why isn't she the perfect couple in the public eye? However, the truth is, true resonance doesn't depend on looks or popularity, but on the connection of souls. In a behind-the-scenes interview, Wang Haozhen frankly stated, working with her is like finding someone who understands me. She doesn't need to be pretentious or ingratiating. Every scene we film together makes me feel at ease. What's most captivating is their interaction on set. There are no deliberate sweet words, but rather tacit eye contact and subtle gestures. A simple touch on the shoulder, a casual glance, all convey the genuine warmth behind the screen. It's this understated yet heart-pounding emotion that has fans going wild and the internet exploding with excitement. It's worth noting that while Wang Haozhen and Zhai Yiying's perfect couple shines brightly, it largely remains in the audience's imagination and fantasy. His collaboration with Guo Yuxin, however, represents a sublimation from superficial cooperation to soulful resonance. This third collaboration was like opening a door, allowing everyone to see Wang Haozhen's most authentic and tender side. The online comment section was buzzing. Some said, after watching their drama, I suddenly understood that the so-called CP, couple pairing, isn't just about looks and popularity, but about touching the softest part of your heart. Others wrote, Guo Yuxin is like a warm star, always shining in Wang Haozhen's world, yet never making a fuss. It can be said that this is not just a story on screen, but more like a journey of the soul. From initial tentative exploration to final mutual understanding, Wang Haozhen and Guo Yuxin's collaboration revealed a different kind of charm beyond the so-called perfect CP, authentic, warm, and irresistible. In the entertainment industry, glamorous appearances often mask genuine emotions, but Wang Haozhen and Guo Yuxin, through their third collaboration, proved to everyone that what truly moves people is not popularity of looks, but the harmony of souls. Perhaps this is the secret behind their most captivating and internet-sparking success. This chemical reaction directly pierced the fast-paced assembly line curse of short dramas. In December 2025, Wang Haozhen dominated screens with a drama every 4 days, one of which, co-starring with another sweet actress, Zhai Yiying, quickly garnered high expectations thanks to their undeniable on-screen chemistry. However, their concurrently airing drama, Rose Kissed the Gun, relied on the cinematic depth of Wang Haozhen and Haozhen's performances, achieving over 120 million views in 72 hours and an 8.3 rating on Douban. The data doesn't lie. When a short drama begins to pursue realistic gunfights, nuanced characters, and emotional logic, viewers voted with their feet, proving they could appreciate finer things. Behind-the-scenes footage further fueled the online frenzy. Wang Haozhen and Haozhen supported each other during the high-pressure filming, their precise eye contact under close-up shots requiring no dialogue to make viewers' hearts race. Fan comments were almost unanimously across the internet, "This is the soul of a short drama. Everything else is just saccharine, this is real depth." The production team also exclaimed, "So short dramas don't just rely on popularity and good looks, they can also achieve a cinematic feel." Industry insiders analyzed that this phenomenal success not only made Wang Haozhen a benchmark for both popularity and critical acclaim, but also prompted the short drama industry to reflect. When producers focus their efforts on character development, emotional build-up, and action choreography, hit shows are no longer formulaic, but rather a respect for the audience's intelligence and emotions. The collaboration between Wang Haozhen and Haozhen has completely threatened the fast food short drama model. Truly high-quality short dramas allow characters to breathe and performances to shine, rather than relying on scandals and behind-the-scenes footage to build character popularity. The entire internet is marveling. Some couples are not just sweet gimmicks on screen, but represent a redefinition of the possibilities of short dramas. Wang Haozhen and Haozhen are pioneers of this innovation. This rose couple not only conquered audiences with their performances but also refreshed the bottom line of the short drama industry through their professional collaboration and mutual achievement. On camera, every slight movement of Wang Haozhen's pupil seemed to electrify the screen, while Haozhen eyes held a complex and subtle emotion, as if ready to tear apart the boundary between character and reality at any moment. Whether it's the action-packed gunfights or the light-hearted interactions in the behind-the-scenes footage, every frame exudes a cinematic quality, leaving fans and industry insiders in awe. The audience's reaction was even more direct, over 120 million views within 72 hours, with comments practically non-stop. From trending topics to forums, from short videos to Weibo, the entire internet is discussing how they overturned the formulaic sweetness formula. Some exclaimed, "Now I understand, high-level acting isn't built on popularity and scandals, but on letting the characters speak for themselves, making the audience believe in the character's breath and heartbeat." This is not only a real-world slap in the face to the sweet and saccharine trend in short dramas, but also makes Wang Haozhen and Haozhen new industry benchmarks. True sophistication lies not in hype, but in transforming every second into art, becoming the character itself, letting the performance be the sole radiance. The internet exploded, the comments exploded, and even producers who once pursued blockbuster visuals had to admit, this is a true revolution in acting. While other on-screen couples are still racking their brains for matching suitcases and blurry behind-the-scenes photos, these two have already evolved from partners to sharpening stones. Watching the behind-the-scenes footage of Rose Kissed the Gun, Wang Haozhen teaches Haozhen how to handle a gun while holding a prop rose, and Haozhen retaliates by tearing the petals into heart-shaped magazines. This isn't a script, it's two professional actors adding scenes for each other outside the safe zone. Every glance, every physical touch, seems to be silently marking each other's rhythm. Viewers can even feel the subtle synchronization of their breathing through the screen. Even more impressive is that their chemistry during filming transcends the limitations of dialogue and action. In a long shot of a gunfight, Wang Haozhen leans slightly forward, and Haozhen instinctively moves closer, instantly creating a visual focus, completely drawing the audience into the tension and emotions of the characters. Fans flooded the screen with comments, "This isn't acting, this is heart-pounding." They don't need any plot embellishment, they're already got a cinematic feel. The rules of the short drama industry seem to be rewritten. Popularity, scandals, and behind-the-scenes footage are no longer the only keys to success. What truly gets viewers going is the natural chemistry between actors and their meticulous attention to detail in portraying their characters. Wang Haozhen and Haozhen are proving with every second of their acting that truly high-quality short dramas always rely on talent, not packaging. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.